Welcome back, comic collectors and diecast enthusiasts, to another episode of Curb's Garage. Today we're going to look at some Nissans and Datsuns. This is the Hot Wheels from 1985 to 1996 Nissan 300ZX. Larry Wood design, of course. And it came out metal on metal with gold Hot One wheels, and they have opening doors. So pretty cool. This one here is from 1986. The very first one was from 1985, and it was red and had different tampos on it. That's what I'm looking for. And another interesting thing about these was it was the first castings that Hot Wheels had bagged. So that's one of the first castings that were ever bagged. And the model's replicating the Z31 300ZX from 83 to 88 that preceded the S30 series, Datsun Z 240, 260, 280Z, and the Fairlady. So it's interesting to note as we go on through this video because we'll probably come across some of those. Anyhow, so this is it. The opening doors, it had same painted base. It has a tennis racket and some tennis balls in the back there. It's hard to see. And here's the yellow one from 1987. Now, what brought up this video is, as you know, I did a trade with Rollin' Easy, and long story short, you've seen the videos. He sent me a few of these that I didn't have. I actually had this yellow one here, but the tampos weren't as good as this one, so this was definitely an upgrade. Black interior. I believe the red one, the first one, had the same tampos as this. I might be wrong. I'd have to look into that. But yellow base, yellow metal painted base. All had opening doors. And there we go. There's another one. Now this is the one that he had in a water damaged package, and I traded him for the loose one because I collect loose, and he has a great collection of the 80s and blue cards. So, and I didn't need it, so it was a nice trade. Among a bunch of other things we traded, but I got me a nice little mint condition or blister pool one. And this one here is from 1989. No, this one here is from so 1989. Actually, that yellow one I showed earlier also came with Ultra Hot Wheels, and they are all part of the main lines. And same with this one I just showed you. Came with Ultra Hot Wheels, which I don't have, which I would love to get as well. So this is one here was also from 1989. This was part of the Parking Plates series, which came on a really long card. The card was probably, I don't know, I would say it was almost 1.5 longer than the regular standard cards. And so this is one that he gave me. You can kind of see the tennis racket and the thing of balls right there a little bit on this one. So this, I say a lot. This is kind of how it came in the the parking plates, and it's a little plastic kind of tub thing here. It has like a license plate thing. Would have the model of the car on there, so you would get this with that. And yeah, those parking plates are pretty popular. I'd look into those. And then there was also the same car. It came as, I guess, a mainline or something with a gray base or silver base, or maybe just a steel base. Then there was another white one that had Getty tampos on it with ultra hot wheels, and another one with that same one I just showed you with red interior. And then, so that was for that one, the Hot Wheel 300X. This is a Matchbox 300ZX. This was called the Lightning. You can see how the Lightning kind of goes in between the chrome and the black on the tinted windows and the roof there. I thought it was paint peeling, but that was part of the look of it. Same as the wheels. Got a little lightning bolt through it. Kind of an 80s look to it. And I don't know a whole lot about Nissans, or I don't know if the 300ZX came in different years, or 300ZX was one certain year or not. Because there's definitely two different styles here, the Hot Wheel and the Matchbox. So I guess it did say from 1983 to 88, so maybe the rounder one was more of a 1988 one, or vice versa. And then we were on to the crack-ups. Here's let me get this one. There we go. Here's the crack-up. And these were from, where were these from? These were from 1985. And so basically this is the 200 SX. Now, I don't know if it's 200 SX Nissan or 200 SX Datsun. I do know that these had a kind of a thing, because they were crack-ups. You would hit this rear here. You'd hit it hard enough, and it would show it smashed in, and you could flip it back and fix it. These had metal bases as well. And that one was called the Smashback. And it came in white, like that. Here's the Smashback in green. It's missing the back plastic, I guess, louvers or whatever that were on the back there. So the plastic kind of louver thing holds that thing in place. So pretty cool. And here's another one. And this one was also the Smashback. So there's 3 different color variations of the Smashback. Same casting, different tampos. Then there was, well, actually, no, this is the Speed Crasher, excuse me. Sorry about that. There was a red one of the Smashback, which I'm not sure the tampons it had, but different. This one is the Speed Crasher, and it also came in blue. Same function in the back there. Then there was 1985. This is the see if I can get this guy to stay. This is the hatch hopper. And there was a slammer that was in black, a super denture that was in blue, and then the ringer red, I think it was called. Ringer, and it was in red. And so that was it. So these were under 200 SX. So the reason why I'm saying that is because Hot Wheels also has a another casting that came out. The Datsun 200 SX, which is totally different, square, and again, maybe it's a different year than the other 200 SX. I'm not too familiar with it, but that was when it came out, the hot ones. And let's see where we at. Okay, 1977. Hot Wheels released the ZWhiz. Another Larry Wood design. And it was actually last of the red lines. Era, 1977. I don't have a red line ZWhiz. Had a couple of black walls. Also came out in 1977. These were kind of unpainted. And they had the S30 body from 1969 to 78. The Datsun 240Z from 69 to 73. So the 260Z, 240, 280. From those years, that's what these were kind of based on. So you see in the beginning, I was talking about the 300ZX and how it preceded these Datsuns. The Nissans did. So here's the ZWhizes. They're metal on metal with black walls. Those were the 77s, and then I have a couple of 77s with the 79 from the gold machines. There's a 77 one that's white enamel paint that's ultra rare, worth a lot of money, and I almost got ripped off on Instagram from some guy who was selling it to him. I should have known he was selling it for like $65 overseas, and I even sent the money, but I was able to get it back. So you gotta be careful, those jerks. And then 1983, there's a black one that's from Mexico, which would be really cool to get as well. And here's a couple of green ones. And these are from 1983. Oh no, these are from 1980, sorry. These are from 1980. And they both came with Hong Kong and Malaysia bases. These are both Hong Kong. Here's one with the tappels worn off. And there's a really light green one that would look like this, super light green, that would be a speed machine. I don't believe this is a speed machine. It looks like the tampons may have been worn off on it. Hard to tell. Be neat if it was. Anyhow, here's a 1982, the blue and blue. It's a fairly rare one to find, so I was stoked to get that one recently. And then here's kind of the newer, today's version, the Fairlady, with the flared fenders and the scoop in the back. And then let's just go check out a couple of these. Here's a Datsun, and this is from the ZWhiz brand. I've got a couple of those. And these are what are these? They said that they were I'll put this one here while we're waiting for me to figure it out. Oh, Datsun 260. That's what these blue ones were, and you can see that one doesn't have nothing on the bar, but the other one does, so a little variation there. And then this red one here, also from the ZWhiz, and also a 260Z. And then I have a Yachtming. Not sure which one that is. One of the Z's. And coming up is one of my favorite is this 280Z from Yachtming. And what makes this one neat, besides opening doors, you'll notice on the roof there, where the number 28 is, you'll see the Nissan logo. And then on the hood, you see the Datsun and Fairlady, so it has everything. Kind of ties this whole video together. The Nissan 300 ZX, the Datsuns, 240Zs, 260Zs, 280Zs, and the Fairlady, all in one video. So, hope you guys appreciated it, and happy hunting.